I want my princess necklace, but I'm gonna wear it later. It's pulling on the microphone. Okay, all right. So these are the earrings that I have on right now, and Mary Beth had them on before. These are the sterling silver Balance and Harmony 1-inch or 2-inch hoop earrings. So, okay, we were talking earlier with Scott, and
Yes.
we said, well, okay, a hoop is a hoop is a hoop, but not really a hoop is a hoop is a hoop.
Well, and just, you know, I said that to Rosina. I'm like, oh, a hoop's a hoop's a hoop. And she was like, no, it's not. This is not your normal hoop. Because I was telling her, these have been around for almost 2 years, and we can never keep them in stock. And we just literally brought more back, and they started flying out. And I love designing, but sometimes I'm surprised when, like, certain things fly out, because I'm like, oh, I made a really good classic hoop. But then
these
yes.
are not that, I mean, they're a classic hoop, but they're the design aspect of them, Scott. I mean, okay, so they're a double hoop, as you can
Yep.
see, which I don't think we ever see that out in the market. So it's the shining, just regular silver, and then these this beautiful texture that we have 4 different choices of that, if we can check them out. These that I have right here are which ones, Scott?
Those are your 1-inch.
The 1-inch, but what is the floral?
So I apologize. Yes, so that's your floral pattern. So I've brought you our signature textures, and we launched it with the floral. And then just before there, you were at the Kalahari with the beadwork. So that's coming from out of Africa. And then the box chain, which is our signature. So you know it, you love it. It goes back to all our box chain pieces. Basket weave, that's out of Africa. That's like that chevron pattern. If you're my classic gal, go here. And then last week, we just introduced the bamboo. So, and again, I have to just say, originally, I designed these to go with our Balance and Harmony hinged bangles, and I'm like, this will be a beautiful piece. It's funny, they've taken a life on their own. They're a snap bar full closure. So if you're my friends who don't like, you normally don't play with hoops because it doesn't go all the way around, you don't like the J hoop that leaves that much space, you don't like you want that full closure. This is a beautiful snap bar, so don't worry about your hair getting caught. I've elongated the hoop, so I've made it more like an oval hoop as opposed to your traditional circle. And then, as Rosina, as you said, I'm giving you the high polish. That's going to grab all the light, and it's going to brighten your face. But then I'm giving you all of the beautiful individual carving, the details. That's cast, so none of this is hollow, my friends. That's solid sterling silver, but it's not weighty. That's the beautiful of engineering, working with designer jewelry. There you have the floral carving all the way throughout. So if you like a little more oxidation and you want the bigger contrast with the high polish, my recommendation is floral or basket weave. If you like more of the shininess, you like more of the gleaming sterling silver, I would recommend either your box chain or your bamboo. And then if you just like the classic individual disc-like, then you go to the Kalahari. And then just decide which, and I apologize, but I always say, so many people have 1-inch, go to the 2-inch. I promise you're gonna love them. There's not a weight to it, but they look so beautiful, so bold, and so cheerful when you wear them.
Yeah, well, the 2-inch are much more limited. So I think
they look so good on you.
We only have the basket weave in the 2-inch, the floral, and the Kalahari. And the 1-inch, we do have all the patterns still. But I feel like, yeah, the 2-inch, it's a little bit more fun. It's a little bit more drama. And,
yes.
And you could definitely, and they're not too big. They're not like, you know, those what do you, I want to call them the J-Lo hoops. They're not like those big ones.
Let's go back to Miami in the 90s. I was there, you were there. We remember the 2 to 3-inch hoops, the shoulder dusters.
Right, exactly.
This is giving you that bold look, but it's done in a much more refined way. And because I've made it more of an oval as opposed to the perfect circle hoop, and because you have 2 hoops in every single earring, there's something about the play that makes it look bolder than it actually is. So the weight really isn't there. It's just a play of the artistry, and by combining texture and high polish solid sterling silver.
It is so, you know what, they're great for all day, every day. Like, I can see them with sweats or stretch pants during the day, and then they will elevate because they are so elegant and so high quality. An outfit at night for a night out without a problem. I mean, these are definitely a workhorse type of an earring, and there's so many beautiful choices. I think my favorite is the bamboo, to be honest with you.
The bamboo. Well, remember, the bamboo is a symbol of being unbreakable.
Yes, that's right. That's where I'm going to start crying when we start talking about being unbreakable.
Yes.
So again, the Balance and Harmony 1-inch or 2-inch hoops on a feature price of $89.98 or $99.96. Definitely check these out on QVC.com. Pick up your favorite. And now we're going over to Mary Beth.
That's right. We're coming over to take a look at